I need something to sit on, man. My temperature's rising. Oh, yeah, we did it, baby. Mr. Miyagi, look. All right, guys, real quick here. I know a couple of people commented and private messaged me, whether, Nathaniel, Mike, RGB22. Guys, no need to buy a computer where you're going to spend $1,000 on a nice, solid gaming computer for your children. All right, so that's what I kind of did here. You guys know I had an extra card. Okay, this is a NVIDIA 1660. Okay, so as my kids just got home, my daughter, first thing she did, went to the laptop. She's playing some freaking game. Lissy, what game are you playing? She plays Roblox. And my son's playing something downstairs, baseball or something. But guys, I want to show you how simple it is real quick. What's up, Ryan? Hey, David. And if you have any questions, just ask. All right, what you're gonna do now? Mike Twitford sent me this, and like I said, what a great dude. This is like a $250 power supply, 1,200 watts. You don't need anything like this. A good 650 power supply, you'll be fine. You can even do a 500. They cost around $40 to $60. Okay, for a 500, 600 watt. Your basic entry level CPU power supply. I would probably spend $100, get an 850 watt power supply, just in case. Super simple, super easy. All right, right here. So this motherboard is going to be, when you get it, empty, blank. There's nothing on it. Now, this is a pretty expensive motherboard. All right, I can put 3 cards on it. 2 definitely, 3 I might be able to. But this is like a $220 motherboard. I got it for like $70 because it was an open box and it didn't have any instructions and it didn't have a plate, which I don't care about. But totally nothing on it, basic. So first thing you want to do, all right, this is your processor, all right? I got a pretty solid processor. I think it cost me $99. You can get a $50 processor. You start getting into the i5s. They're real expensive. Okay, now if you're gonna you want a solid gaming computer. You know, you can get an i5. Sometimes they're on sale for like $149, $199. That's really your 2 biggest investments are going to be, and motherboards you can get real cheap too. You don't need anything like this. A good motherboard, $100. So 100 and 100. A good processor, 100. So you're 300. All right. So what you do, if you guys have seen it, a processor, I hope. It's just a little square piece of metal. You open the hatch up on your motherboard. You slide it in. You got a pin. You pull it out to open it and to close it. You close it. I might do a more detailed where I rip this apart, and that's what I was thinking about doing, but I just don't feel like it. But so once you put your processor in, again, it's a little square. You just plop it in and close the hatch, and that's it. You're done. Usually they come with a fan. You put the fan in. There's 4 holes on your motherboard. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get it into the holes. You press down. These little plastic knobs go into the motherboard. And they're underneath here now. And you're ready to go. Then there's this little hookup. This is the fan. And it should say right on the motherboard, fan. You plug that little output there, that little cord right into the fan module there, and your fan's ready to go. Here is your other RAM. RAM dropped like crazy, the price of RAM. This was, I think, 25 bucks. This is a 4. Now you can put up to 4, no matters what motherboard you have. But you want to put at least, 8, 16 would be good. Gigs of RAM. This is just a 4 gig I had left over. So, really cheap now. You can get like 8 gigs of RAM for like 50 bucks. All right. So you just open, you press down right here. You press down right here. You slide it in and it locks. These knobs will come back up. You're good to go. Yeah, I just put it together. Yeah, nah, this one's for the kids. But all right, so you got your RAM, you got your processor in. Again, super little square. Plop it in. Close the hatch. Stick your fan in. Loop, loop, loop. 30 seconds. Okay. Right here is your RAM. You got 4 slots. Some will have 2 slots. Some might have 3. So you can put whatever, if you want to put, use all 4, you can use all 4. If you want to use just one, just use one. Totally up to you. All right, now this is your video card. Again, you got a lot of leeway. You can go as crazy as you want. There's a lot of different cards out there. The price of cards have dropped tremendously also. You can get a 1050 for like $99. You can always kind of get like a used open box, whether at Micro Center or something like that. But the best way to do it is make a budget. I had like a $300 budget for this. And you got to remember, I already had this. And I got this sent to me for free from Mike Twyford. I love you, buddy. So 70 on the motherboard I spent. I spent 100 on the processor. 25 on the RAM, and that's it. So I was well below that. Grinder teacher. Oh, thank you, Iggs. I appreciate that, man. I love seeing the new people. I know a lot of you might not be interested in this, but I figured I would show it anyway. Maybe somebody. All right, so video card again. You got these 3 slots here, guys. All right, let's see. Can you video this? Are you playing? All right, don't worry about it. All right, so it's real simple, guys. You slide this in. You press down on this little lever right here. Okay, you probably can't see it. So you press down on this lever, slide it in. Okay, I think she's coming. All right, just film, that. So right here, there's a little. That's how simple. All right, so you got one right here. You got 3. You can put 2 definitely on here. You might be able to put a 3 on this motherboard, but they have motherboards you can put 6, you can put 2, you can put 8. There's one that you can put 14 on. The one that I have downstairs, I think you could put 18 video cards on. All right, now again, when you get your, what you want to do with this motherboard also first is if you're going to put it in a tower, where there's fans, you kind of got to keep this cool. You can buy towers, they're cheap too. You can get a tower for like $40, $50. It matters what type you get. And they got kinds that glow and all that fruity stuff, whatever you're into. But you got your video card, real simple. Like I said, it's already pushed down. So once I put it in, it's just going to click. I can see here. And once it clicks, you're good to go. I'm going to let you see that's hooked up here. Ready? And you heard the click. Yep. All right, so that's it, guys. She's in there. Card is in. It's that simple. This is where you're going to put, this is where all your information is in. This is your solid state drive. Again, these things used to be so much. This was 20 bucks. My man, Samuel He's called the founding father, Samuel. He has some kind of rig that he can copy Windows. So I just sent him two. No, I sent him, well, my original. So I sent him three SSD cards, okay? I sent him three. Now there's Windows. He downloaded Windows and all my stuff onto your solid state drive. Again, a 120 gig is like 20 to 20 bucks. You can get a 240 gig for like 30 bucks. These things used to be crazy expensive. Like, the mining thing made prices of all this stuff go unbelievably expensive. I know people that were buying computers just for the card. They would buy a computer that was kind of on sale and they would take the card out of it and, I don't think throw the rest of the damn computer away, but they just wanted that card. All right, so you plug that right in here. This is your SATA cord right in there. There. You got two. Some only have one. Some have three. This one has two. Real simple. You hear it snap in, and that's it. And this is where you plug all your cords in. There's two. Let me this. So when you put your power supply, there's two plugs that you have to plug into your motherboard. This is your 24 pin, okay, and that goes into your 24 pin ATX. That powers the entire motherboard pretty much. All right. Then you got another one. This is your CPU right here. So that's the only two cords or the only two connections you're going to make from your power supply. All right, into the motherboard. Now, you also need an 8-pin. It matters what card you have. It might either be an 8-pin, could be a 6-pin. It could be a 12, 8-pin, yeah. It could be a 10 or a 12-pin. It matters what card you have. But obviously, right here. So if it's only a 6-pin, bam. If it's an 8-pin, you got to use both of these. And sometimes you got to use this one too, like a 1080 card. And that's it, guys. So, and obviously if I was to put another graphics card here, I would have to plug. I got a whole bunch of them right here. I would take this out, plug it in the SATA, already right there, and then I would plug the other end into my other video card, and that's it, guys. And then you hit. This is your you got to find your 2-pin. That's how you turn your motherboard on and off. Now, once you have a tower, you'll have a direct cord that you just press, on your tower. You press a button and it turns on. But right here, that's it. Oh, look at all the glowing. So it's that simple, guys. You can get video cards either used, you can get video cards on sale, super sale, Amazon, Micro Center. Set yourself a budget and try to get the best that you can. Like I said, this motherboard is around $250. I got it for 80 bucks because it was open box, no directions, no plate. I don't need all that crap anyway. All right, give it to me for 80. Processors are always on sale. Get the best one you can get for at the time. If you want to save up for, an i5 or the i7, whatever processor. What's up, String Bean? RAM is dirt cheap, guys. And really, that's it, guys. And, obviously you need your Windows. But all you guys who are into computers, you know how to, copy all this stuff. But $20 for an SSD card. A decent card's $100. RAM is 25 bucks. Again, that's 4 gigs. You want to get around 16, 8 minimum, but I just got 4 in there for now. But I got 3 more slots if I wanted to. The processor, and really that's it, guys. Your power supply, and you can get them on sale. When everything is on sale, you're talking about 75 bucks. 80 bucks. 20 bucks, 25 bucks, 75 bucks, and your motherboard Like I said, you can get a really good motherboard for like 75 bucks when on sale. So you look at the price, a computer, all right, a gaming computer with well, you're never going to really find one with 1200 watt power supply, but a computer with a 660 in it, guys, probably be around $1,100. Okay? That just goes to show you just how crazy. And obviously, you got a better motherboard here. You know, kind of what RAM you got in it. You know, the quality of your power supply. So, all homemade, good company parts. You know, manufacturer parts. Maybe I'll take everything out and I'll just build it right on camera live. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but I just really don't feel like it. I'm wet and I'm tired, but it's super simple. There's plenty of guys that, you know, honestly, to be honest with you, I learned really how to do this from YouTube. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. Not that it's hard or anything, but you know, it's a lot of good information on there also. But that's it, man. So just a quick video. I might be at the Depot live tonight because I got baseball practice for my kid's other team. So I think he actually has a scrimmage if it's not canceled. So I'm going to have some time. I might run over to Depot. So hopefully I'll see you guys later. All right. Thank you, guys. Hey, Robert, did you get your vacuum yet? I've not used anything on the laptop in years. Yeah, I don't even really use the editing, Robert. And it's getting really popular. You know, I always actually, like I said, when YouTube, I talk to YouTube every month. I have some like, I don't know what you would call him. He's like an advisor. He checks in like every 2 or 3 months. Hey, how you doing? Like, see, and he tells you what to do. And man, I have a lot of bad things going on. He goes, you ever think about editing? Do you ever think about, you know, getting some software to edit? You ever think about not filming with your phone? Do you ever think about setting up playlists? And there's something now where last time I talked to him, do you ever think about making an intro? I'm like, an intro? He goes, yes, an intro. And I had listened to five or 10 minutes of him explain this stuff. And I was on the phone for like a half an hour, and I was in the back of my head, you know, I'm just trying to kind of be nice, you know, like I'm kind of interested a little bit. But I'm thinking in the back of my head, I ain't doing nothing, you know. But yeah, it's getting really popular. You know, a lot of people with the editing, and you know, they put wings on themselves on Valentine's Day. Look at this, my phone. This is what they don't like. You know, do you ever think about not having people calling you in the middle of your videos? Maybe like shut off the sound, you know. But yeah, they got all types of crazy editing now. It's just something that, you know, listen, there's a lot of channels out there. Let them do that. I'm going to be very raw. Because, ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. All right, guys. And obviously, some of them kind of glow here. This is like a fancy one, man. I don't know. And your fan is going because that's obviously to keep your processor cool. Again, real simple. So I don't know how much easier I can tell you. And then, like I said, in your tower, the first thing you want to do is, you know, screw your motherboard into your tower. You know, you got 4 screws. And, you know, like this, you would probably want to get like tempered glass. So, you know, this all shows, I guess. Maybe the kids might like that. I don't know. But that's it, guys. It's that simple. And you'll pay half. Honestly, you'll probably save between 35 and 40% off. And you'll know exactly what's in it. Like if you like Gigabyte, if you like Asus, if you like, you know, MSI or EVGA, you know exactly what parts are on it too. So I think that's a big savings too, or a big reason to build your own. But I mean, if you got a really small budget, you can do this. You know, you might have to go with a really old, like a 900 card You might have to go with a $30 processor or a $40 processor, and the processor will be fine. You know, a 3.1 Intel Pentium, they're like $40. So 40, you know, 70, you get a motherboard for like 50. I mean, you can build a nice, decent, nothing, you know, they're not going to be going crazy with the gaming, but it's better than, you know, a lot of these other computers that are out there. But that's it, guys. Matthew Wiggins, and let's all welcome Matthew Wiggins. Matthew Wiggins is a new Patreon. Thank you, my man. Gotta go. All right, cool, Robert. Thanks for stopping in. Ryan Jacob, thanks, man. Ryan Jacob is awesome. He sends me a lot of cool deals. Yeah, Matt Wiggins, new Patreon, awesome dude, and String Bean, of course. I gotta check. You're in my feed now, String Bean. I saw your one video, and I'll tell you, Mr. Some Basics. Let me ask you a question. Was Mr. Some Basics into the what are those things called? Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. You collect those little my daughter collected them for a couple months, and then she started opening them up. Funko Pops. Okay, did you get? Because Mr. Some Basics has gone. I think he's spending his whole paycheck. He must have like 300-400 of these things, right? Now, this is the question. Did you get him into it or did he get you into it? Because I know you guys are into the Funko Pops. Thank you, George. You have a great Friday too, man. Okay, he got you into it. All right. I figured it was something. I didn't know if it was, but yeah, he's got a lot of them, man. Holy smoke. But all right, guys, that's it, man. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know. You know, I think it's kind of crazy how simple it really is to build a computer or a gaming computer. You could save a lot of money, and you know, it's just again, it's very intriguing to me the way a lot of this stuff works, guys. The computers of today's era is really crazy. But yeah, that's it, guys. All right, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace, peace, peace.